Hi, I'm Bob Kroll. I'm Mayor of Carson City, and I'd like to take a few minutes to encourage you to watch the following video produced by our Emergency Manager, Chief Shrihans, and the Deputy Emergency Manager, Stacy Belt. As you probably have read in the newspaper, we are expecting a storm of what they're calling catastrophic proportions. I'm standing right here near the north end of town, where there's a couple of detention basins, where I'm sure that you've seen flooding even just this past week when we got a significant amount of rain. We're anticipating, if the weather reports come true, we're anticipating that much rain and more. And why has that caused problems at this time? Well, in the meantime, you've seen about 4 feet of new snow put up in the mountains, and it is a beautiful area we live in. You can look up on the mountains and see, just a beautiful winter wonderland. But we do live between the winter wonderland, the mountains on the west, and the Carson River and the lowlands on the east here. And when the snow level rises to 8,000 or 9,000 feet, and we get these warm weather events that bring in a lot of rain, which is this storm is predicted to do, all that snow becomes water and comes down. And you'll see in the back here, we have water right now that is frozen over. That ice will all be water. And we have a potential for flooding in Carson City. So the message is, we don't want you to be alarmed. We just want you to take prudent precautions to protect yourself, your family, and your property, and also your neighbor. Your city workers are all there to help, to do the best they can to make sure that you remain safe, sound, and secure throughout this event. And hopefully, this is one of those things where we're safe and not sorry.
So this weekend, we're anticipating an atmospheric river that's going to include a lot of rain. According to the National Weather Service, they're telling us Sunday is going to include torrential downpours. What does that mean? Potential for flooding.
It does, and what we're worried about here in the city is that a repeat of the 1997 to even the 2005 flooding. But since then, the city has taken great preparations in clearing our water channels throughout the city and improving our infrastructure to make sure that the water flows a lot better than it did 20 years ago. So as we prepare for this upcoming storm, what we'd like to do is notify all of our folks what we've done and where you guys can go in case we do need actions of sandbags for additional flooding that's going to happen on some of the side streets that we know will flood.
So sandbags are located at the Public Works corporate yard. That's at 3505 Butt-Eye Way. They're located specifically between the entrance to the Parks Department and the administrative building of Public Works. So what does that mean? We're asking our citizens of Carson City to take precautions and be prepared. Be ready to be at home for 24 to 48 hours. Expect that you may not have electricity. So that includes going to the grocery store and purchasing foods that can be prepared or eaten without the use of your oven or your stove. We're asking that you have your prescriptions filled. We're asking that you are ready to be at home without assistance for 24 to 48 hours. Did you know flood is the #1 natural disaster in the United States? Did you also know that in a flood event, most fatalities occur in vehicles? A vehicle can be swept away in less than 2 feet of running water. It's important that you stay off the roads and that you take extra precautions if you need to be on the road. So the National Weather Service is predicting that all of northern Nevada is going to be under a flood watch, with the torrential downpours and the potential for a warmer storm with rainfall above 9,000 feet. All of the snowpack up in the mountains combined with the rain that'll fall on Sunday and Monday is going to cause quite a flood incident in northern Nevada. What's the difference between the 2005 and the 1997 flood events? Our accessibility to information. Utilizing the internet, Carson.org, and our status maps, Facebook and Twitter, we'll be able to update our citizens of Carson City on current issues and incidents that are happening around the city. The other way that we can contact the public is through our Code Red system. It's a reverse 911 system that allows us to either target a neighborhood and send out specialized or specific messaging, or to send out messaging to the entire jurisdiction. So go to carson.org and sign up for your alert notifications on the Code Red system.
We need to have you sign up with your mobile numbers because we can access mobile phones. We realize that most people don't have landlines anymore, and we really have to use our mobile data systems to be able to communicate with you. So please sign up, put your phone numbers in. It will only be activated with emergent notifications of information that you really should know. The other thing too is for you folks, think about your pets. If it's going to be a downpour for the next 3 days, obviously if you don't have them inside, they're going to be subject to the inclement weather. So make sure you have the ability to take care of all the pets in the area, because as resources get stretched, the Humane Society, we do have the ability to pick up animals, but we can't take care of them all. So please take care of your own animals for this upcoming storm.
And your neighbors. I think that's important, is to check on your neighbors, be aware of your neighborhood, and do not use 911 to call if you have a non-emergency flooding event. Please call the non-emergency dispatch phone number. 911 is going to be reserved for absolute emergency issues.